So this post was dry packed last year when we did a training for building this fence. And so the idea is, does the concrete get hard? Is the concrete the weak point or is the post the weak point? The conversation we need to have is, what's the difference in a wet set and a dry packed post? This post, we have not added any water to it. We dry packed this like we did everything else. And I want to show you right away, look how solid that post is, right? Right? Fire the compressor up, and we're gonna try to pull this thing out, hopefully with the whole slug, and then see if the concrete got hard. At the end of the day, like let's say the concrete's not hard. Do we see a failure in the post right now? Is this post performing like we want it to? We want to be able to withstand wind load, right? So is this post working right now? Like, seems to be working fine. I get we're gonna look at the concrete whether it's hard or not, but does it really matter? Is the fence performing as it is? Like, what's the weakest link? The weakest link could be the post. If we were to apply pressure on that and hook this to a truck and pull on it, I would propose the post would break at the ground level before the concrete would fail on the ground. But I know from experience that this concrete will be hard. When we use concrete from a concrete bag, they dry it down a dryer. So they send it down a conveyor belt line and they literally dry the concrete to make sure it's completely dry before it goes in the bag. And why do they do that? Because if you put any type of moisture in the concrete and then put it in the bag and seal it up, the concrete will get hard in the bag. So by design, concrete is drier than any soil condition we're gonna have around us because it is purposely dried to the max, right? So the question is, do we have to have special concrete for this? And the answer to that question is no, you don't need special concrete. We have done this successfully with like a Quikrete brand, any brand you can get from Lowe's or Home Depot, the box stores. We do make our own concrete. The rock that's in concrete, when you go buy at the store, is normally like a pea gravel, right? So when you try to compact pea gravel, the rocks slip past each other. So it takes more work, more compaction, more effort. When we use this irregular shaped chat, it's faster for us to get a higher compaction ratio. So we do it to speed up the process, but it performs the same way. Even with the pea gravel, it just takes more work on your side. It's gonna break the post.
Yeah.
God. I think it's gonna snap it.
Yeah.
We're gonna move that all the way till that touches. All the way. There you go. I really want it to come out of the ground before it breaks. There she goes. Hell yeah. Notice the bell, guys. See this? See that flare out? That's what we're talking about with bell in the hole. You see how hard it was to pull that thing out? I mean, that is exactly what we were looking for in our holes, guys. Dry pack. You can keep wet sit if you want to.